or you should have sex with her because her husband cheating on her. She wants to hook up with you. And I was like, I wish you didn't really tell me about the husband part, but all right.
Okay.
And then she's like, so they're all like telling me, like all four of them. So like, I was like, okay, well, if her husband's treated this bad, I don't feel like like my conscience felt fine, you know, even though her Instagram picture was her with their kids, but
Oh, good.
yeah, but the husband was also in the picture. Yeah, it looked fine. Yeah. So then I'm like,
Did she eventually share a picture of you in a bathtub with bubbles, or no?
No,
Okay,
that's
sorry.
a different husband, wife. So anyway, so I end up going back to our hotel room. Well, we don't go back to the hotel room because all the girls, they're all staying in the same room. A bunch of like 35, 40-year-old women just all staying in the same room.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, you hang out in there. I don't know what you do in there. And then we go downstairs to the women's bathroom, and she gets up on the counter, and she's like, fuck me up here. Fuck me good. Fuck me good. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm all like nervous.
Which is hot.
So hot. And I was like, you want this dick? Like all confident, like fake confident. And I got up, and literally the counter is too high for my dick to reach. I mean, it could have been any counter, any height, really. But this counter, it was just so I was on my tippy toes, like just dipping my dick, like, you know what I mean? Like just a little dip.
Did it scratch on the side of the counter?
No, but I don't know. I was just dipping. I just remember dipping, little dipping dots, and then I was like, why don't we just go in the she's like, let's go in the stall. So I bring her in the handicap, because that's the penthouse of stalls. You know, that's the big daddy. The suite. Brought her up to the suite. And then I put down my Old Navy hoodie and I, like on the floor. But I don't know, like fucking on tile. I should have just sat on the shitter. But I was also pretty drunk.
Yeah,
So sometimes when I'm on bottom, yeah, I know.
What you do.
And I'm wearing a condom too, so I'm like, I don't know, like the whole thing like was not like, I needed blood flow from thrusting, I think, but it was hurting my knees. So then I was like losing my heart on, hurting my knees, and we both are just like, she's like, this is my get out of jail free card of fucking in New York, and get like, this is gonna make me like forget about my husband and kids, but no, it just made her like never want to cheat again, and they probably have a loving family now.
Probably.
Because I fucked her so poorly. It was so bad. I did so bad.
Oh, God.
But she followed me the next day on Instagram, so I guess I didn't do as bad as I thought. Or maybe...
What's up, Nancy?
Yeah. Maybe she follows me to remember, like every time she hates her husband, she
like,
looks
at yours and she's like, oh, I love him.
I mean, he beats the shit out of me and throws me off a cliff, but look at this
he
fucking...
fucks all my friends.
Look at this guy dance with poodles. He ain't that big of a loser. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So, I mean, if you're out there and you're married and it's going bad...
you're available.
Yeah, bring me in. You fly me in. You fly me in that day. I'll fuck you for 4.5 minutes.
Poorly.
Very poorly.
Poorly.
Like, very poorly.
You might have to bring ice for your knees afterwards.
Yeah, and for the sobbing. And then, I'll meet the whole family. Well, I'll tell them what's happening, and I'll go in the room, we'll fuck, and you're going to come out.
Marriage cured.
Cured. Marriage cured. Cured meats. Cured.
You want your marriage to be cured? Call Andrew.
Call Andrew Sean. He'll cure it up.
He'll cure it.
You'll be cured. Yeah, so that was a crazy, awkward experience. And, yeah, I don't know. Definitely could have fucked better.
Yeah, one time I was doing, I don't know, this one might be a little too racy for the pot, for admitting in public.
Fucked a black man?
No. I mean, I have.
Not that racy?
Muslim. No,
God, how you say Muslim? It's worse than the attack in New Zealand. That was bad. That was really bad. It's bad.
I can't say band either. Oh, you're in a band? That sounds so
good.
bad.
No.
Oh, that's why I can't date anybody in a band. I've dated 2 people in a band. I'm like, oh, you have band practice? That sounds so bad.
Yeah, you could say other things.
Oh, you have practice? You have practice with a band?
No,
Yeah, you
just
like
don't
really
say
have to-
band. Don't say band.
Ever.
Ever again.
So bad. One time I was doing
Can't
blow
do
with this
bad
dude
either.
in the bathroom. We were like
This
fucking.
is the racy story?
Yeah,
Okay.
fucking and doing blow. And both of us had to shit. We just did it in front of each other. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I've never shit in front of a person I've been in love with, but
Wait,
I will definitely.
tell this story. I mean, it's a good story, and you literally went through it.
I know because
so
it's
quick.
embarrassing.
Where did you meet this guy? Was it one night stand?
Yeah. I've known
I
him for
want-
a while.
If you're a listener out there, if you could go through every episode and tally up how many one night stands Mara has, you'd still say maybe like, 28, 29.
No, I've said that I've fucked 100 dudes.
Whoa, never mind.
I've said that. I mean, I'm old. I've been fucking since
Look, I ain't gonna
19.
disagree with you.
If
Look, you
average it
understand, I
out-
started late.
But if you take like the 18 years
Mhm.
that I've been fucking,
Yeah,
and then you divide it by
100.
yeah, that's not very many a year.
It's 4 a year about.
So, but then you have to like put them all in little spurts of time. When I was single,
Mhm.
he's like single, fuck 20 dudes, not single.
Yeah, not single, still fucked maybe 6 or 7.
Gotta get back on that horse.
So wait, so you meet this guy, where did you meet him?
Oh, we've been friends for a while.
Okay, and so then you start doing blow, he's like, hey, have you fucked yet at this point?
No. And then he was like,
Where was the bathroom, in the bar?
yeah, it's downstairs in the bar.
Oh, it was one of those singles?
Yeah. No, it wasn't. Small.
Wait, what?
It was not a single.
It wasn't a single.
No.
What was it?
It was too. I'm so uncomfortable. I'm sweating.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, don't be uncomfortable.
There's two stalls, and
So
we
was
were
it
in the
boys' room or
women's-
girls' room?
Women's, yeah.
Okay, so he came in the women's room, you went into
Mhm.
one of the stalls.
Yeah.
You're doing coke, like, off the toilet? Or,
Or off each other's body parts.
really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And then you start fucking.
Then we start fucking. Yep. And then I was
Who has
like,
to shit first?
I did.
No. Did
Well,
you go
I
in the
was
other
like,
stall? Or did you-
No, I was like, I really have to pee, and then just shit came out. I was like,
And what did he do?
he was like, honestly, I have to go too, and I was like, go. And we were just so fucking high.
Jesus Christ. So then he shit
Yeah.
on top of your shit? And then you guys fucked after that?
Still kept fucking. We fucked for like an hour. In the
Oh.
one stall.
How many people were coming in?
Oh, so many people were in and out of that place.
So
many
were they
people.
saying anything?
Yes. They said
Were those people shitting?
it's stuck. One girl was like, oh, it stings. You were like, oh, we're shitting.
Oh my god. So disgusting.
I think that's love.
Was he married? Probably.
Yeah, kind of. He's got a girlfriend.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
At the time?
Yeah,
Oh, great.
same one. I
Mm.
know. The bad news bears.
Jesus.
I'm a bad person.
That's where the pussy's at. That's where it is. Yeah, man. I don't know.
Oh,
I forget. I was just in Minnesota. No pussy there.
good.
Yeah.
I think you needed a time, a little
Yeah,
break.
yeah, we were just in the mall the whole time. The Mall of
The mall
America.
was huge. Did you ride on a roller coaster?
No.
You didn't do on any rides?
No.
Why?
I went in the, I did the arcade a little bit. I didn't want, we stood in line for one little ride that we got for free, and we were like, no, we didn't wait that long. It was like, whatever. And, we literally, I didn't leave the mall. The hotel's
hotel's in the
next to
mall.
them, yeah.
Mm. Yes.
No sex, nothing. But I have a date again with that one girl
Whoa, Boston.
tonight. Yeah,
Yes,
Mhm.
nice.
yeah.
Awesome.
I have an awkward story with her.
Oh my god.
I haven't told you this yet
Oh my god.
because I had to like I was like freaking out. Bad. So.
This might be my favorite episode, even though I kind of want to edit out that whole Coke story.
Why? You've told way worse shit before.
You think that there's way worse shit than actual shooting?
Yeah. Yes, your life. On my life. Whatever. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, so when I hooked up with that girl, I don't know, this might ruin it. Maybe. I don't know. No one knows who she is.
No one knows who she is.
So anyways, when I hooked up with her, 2 days later, there was like a bump on my balls. And I was like, oh my God, she fucking gave me something.
Yeah.
And so I'm like freaking the fuck out. Because it's like...
Because you also thought you had AIDS from chewing your fingernails.
Which I did. No, I thought I got AIDS because I fingered a girl and I bite my nails.
Yes.
So, but there's like literally like a bump, and it's not only that, it's like a sore kind of thing on my balls. And then I'm like, immediately like, and then it was like on my follicle. Okay. And then I'm like, but then it like burst, like whatever. Not burst, but like, burst is the wrong word. So then I'm like, oh, this is definitely herpes. I got fucking herpes while wearing a condom, and I'm freaking the fuck out. Okay. I'm like, oh my God, I have herpes. I'm starting Zoloft. I'm starting my high blood pressure medicine. I literally just got tested, and I was good, even though they don't test for herpes, which I think is weird.
They can't unless you have an outbreak.
No, they can't. They can see if your antibodies are in there. So I'm like researching everything. I'm looking at every picture that herpes, I'm like deep in there. And like the other thing too is like, here I am, I want to blame this person, but herpes can be in you forever and come out, so you can't ever really know who to blame.
Don't like it's herpes, Frank.
Yeah, don't look at my herpes. So then I'm like, you don't ever, so I can't blame her, but like, I just like, all I can think about is like, and I'm like angry, and it's hard because like, I'm like angry at her, but I really liked her and like enjoyed her company, and I was like, but I want to see her again.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Even though she got something.
Even though I didn't know at the
time.
Yeah, and I was like, but then part of me also selfishly wanted to see her because I wanted to talk to her and see if she's ever been diagnosed with anything or like has been tested herself. So I'm like freaking out, and I don't know what to do, and then I'm like, all right, so then this is like literally a week later, and I'm like kind of she thinks I'm ghosting her, but I'm really just like.
This is just your way of communicating with women that you, for some reason.
Well, no, when a woman when I think she gives me herpes, I'm not gonna like be like, hey, what's up, dude? Like, no. But if it wasn't that, I would have like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So. Anyway, so now.
Was this in Minneapolis you were thinking you had her?
No, I was in Raleigh.
Okay.
So then I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, I go to like my brother's bris, and I like, his buddy is a doctor, and I'm like, hey dude.
Can you look at my dick?
Yeah, can you suck my dick real quick and see if you get herpes? So then I'm talking to him about it. I was like, just come in the bathroom. He's like, just send me a picture. I was like, well, we can look at two baby dicks. You can look at my nephew's and my dick.
All weekend.
All weekend. So I go and I take a picture and I give it to him. I send it to him before he even leaves the bris. I was like, what do you think? And he's like, I don't know. I'm not a dermatologist.
I just wanted a picture of your dick.
Yeah, I'm not even a doctor. No, he's a radiologist. He like looks at tumors and stuff, not like whatever. Okay. And he's like, look, from everything you're telling me, I don't think it's herpes. And I was like, yeah, but dude, it's like a blister. Like, I'm telling you, it's like, you go on. He's like, yeah, but that can happen. There's so many different things that can happen. So anyways, I end up having horrible herpes. And I'm going to kill her tonight. I'm going to kill her. I'm going to murder her. So, this is the last podcast ever. It's going to be awkward.
when I kill her. No, so I end up.
Just say what
Oh no, so I end up going
Oh, yeah.
to my other doctor, my Chinese doctor that doesn't open his mouth when he talks. He has like some kind of like jaw thing that's like not
The one
healthy.
that helps you with your butthole?
Yeah. Well, no. Well, the one that like tested me, and I was like, yeah, I hooked up with this girl, and he's like, all right, let me see you, let me see all the and I pull my pants down, and he looks, and he's like, yeah, I don't think that's herpes. And I was like, well, are you gonna scrape? And he's like, well, there's nothing to scrape. He's like, yeah, it's not. I don't think that's herpes. That's not herpes. And I was like, yeah, but he's like, we can do blood work. And I was like, how much is that gonna be? And he's like, another like $400. And I was like, you know what? Okay. So then he's like, and then he goes, and then I was like, so then he leaves. And he goes in the bathroom, and he's like, I think I ate something bad. I made him sick. My fucking old balls. And so then I'm like so much happier now. I'm more relieved. And then I have a date with the girl like that night. And like the whole time I just want to like
Tell her?
because I don't want her to think I was ghosting her or whatever. So then like 3/4 into the date, she's like, I have a weird question for you or whatever. And I was like, what? She's like, why don't you drink? And I was like, I told her why, and I was like, I also don't have a weird question. Do you have herpes? Because if you do, I think I'm going to start drinking again. Soon. Like tonight. She goes, you think I gave you herpes? She goes, what do you think I go, I don't know you that well.
Oh my god.
And she's like, no, I got tested less than a month ago, and I'm completely good. I was like, yeah, but they don't test for herpes. She's like, yeah, well, I don't have it. And she's like, what was it? And now she's like flipping it on me, and then I'm like, no, I don't have it. I went to the doctor and whatever. I made him sick. And then, dude, when he got out of the bathroom, I was like, thanks, Doc. He would not look me in the eye.
Oh no, he
Yeah.
was because of his own thing. He probably was in there just shitting his brains out.
Yeah, he's probably doing coke and fucking you.
That was the bathroom.
That was the bathroom. But no, we have a date tonight. It was so awkward. Dude, those conversations, man, they should be somewhat normal at this point. Like, if you meet someone, there should be no... If someone's like, hey, I just want to know, you tested? Yes, you tested. And who knows if someone lies to you. But you can kind of get an idea of someone. And, like, that conversation should happen. But we fucked before that conversation, so then it's kind of awkward to have to say, well, we already fucked.
Yeah.
But if you're going to fuck going forward and you're not going to use a condom or whatever, you should have those conversations.
When I fucked her, I asked him afterwards.
Yeah.
Because we fucked when I was drunk. And then the next
Yeah.
day I was like, so...
You came in me in your office, so...
what's your social?
What don't you have? Yeah, it's a hard conversation to have.
Yeah.
Because then you have it, and then it was like such an awkward, like... But the rest of dinner, and then we for 3 minutes it was very awkward, and then we kind of laughed about it, and then we were fine, and then it was all good, but... But I mean, it was funny, like, through that I got my answer of her telling me that she's actually been tested, and she's good.
Oh, that's great. You need that, though.
Yeah, just for my brain.
Yeah, you do.
I needed that more than the herpes thing, I think. Because then the herpes thing I led to, like, oh my God,
Yeah, you make it huge.
Yeah, huge.
Yes.
Huge.
Let's do a quick ad.
Yeah, speaking of that.
Speaking of...
And how funny is that story?
Oh my God. It's so good.
Oh, I actually have a weird question. It's like, your question's nothing like my question. Oh, no, she goes, I go, so, after we hooked up, I just noticed something, and, she goes, was that a question? Because I don't think that was I go, yeah, that was a little declarative, wasn't it? But I'm good. I am good.
I've never had a scare. Ever.
You said you did the other day, but it was from the bike.
There was, I mean, like,
After you hooked up with someone, but
Yeah,
the
no.
bike thing could have been just because you didn't have something the next day.
I mean, I've never had an STD, which I'm very surprised about.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah, because one of my girlfriends
Like fucked one time and that.
got chlamydia from her boyfriend,
Yeah.
and I was like, how does that happen?
Maybe your pussy's so disgusting that it fights off
Yeah.
any disease. Like your pussy is an STD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like Fu Manchu down there. It's like,
Yeah.
get out!
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
We already took over the space. It's
Like you have
disgusting.
like so many antibodies due to different semen being all over you.
I know, because I am allergic to everything that goes in my vag except for dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, like straight dick. Like latex, tampons, silicone. Oh my god. I put in silicone. I have like this cup that goes in now instead of
Yeah.
tampons, but I pushed it in too far. And then I rode my bike last week, like, I don't know, 65 miles, my mountain bike. And I got almost home, and I was like, something's wrong. Everything hurts. I was like, maybe the cup's too full. And I was near my doctor, so I just went in, and I was like, can I use your restroom? I emptied the cup, but it still hurt. And I was like, it's like my guts really hurt really badly. And she goes, yeah, come here. I pushed it in too far and punctured my cervix. And I was like,
Jesus.
I know. And so it was like internally bleeding. So I just free bled all over my bike the rest of the way home. I was like, okay, well, I still gotta ride this fucking bike home.
Yeah, you should have put it in a cab or something.
I know, but I was so bloody, I didn't want to sit on anybody's cab.
That's nice of you.
That's my biggest fear, is sitting on the train and having blood, like standing back up and having like a blood slug stain.
Yeah, but on the subway, no one would care.
I know, I don't know why, it's like my biggest fear.
Well, I don't know,
One
maybe
of
it
my
happened to
girlfriends-
you when you were a kid or something.
So I had to pump out my period. They had to give me progesterone to start my period.
Oh.
So the late bloomer. Speaking of periods, let's talk about tits. Third Love. Oh, we love them so much. It is a bra company. They have half sizes, which is awesome. There's a Fit Finder quiz, and you get the perfect fit. They're actually really great. They have memory foam in them, so the first time that you wear them, it's like a getting to know you sesh. Because the first time I put it on, I was like, okay, awkward. And then now it's so comfortable that I actually have it on right now. And it's great, and it's the most comfortable bra that you own. There's a 100% fit guarantee. Third Love's team of expert fit stylists are dedicated to helping you find your perfect fit. If you don't love their product, returns and exchanges are free and easy. So there's a new cotton collection, so check it out. Third Love takes its customers' input very seriously, and they asked for cotton, and they got cotton. So there you go. Thirdlove.com is where you go, and the code is NEVER. Our code, so happy never, just never. Go to thirdlove.com/never now to find your perfect fitting bra and get 15% off your first purchase. That's thirdlove.com/never. I got the little cute pink one with the little open peephole in the front, and I got the thong underwear to match. And it's great. It's
Nice.
super comfy. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's been going on with you?
I went out this weekend because I was like, I am so sick of being boring. Every once in a while, aren't you just like, I just need to like party. I just need to like be a person.
Yeah.
Because I'm working so much and I'm doing my half an hour and something, and I work during the day and I do comedy at night and then this, and it's just like, never a moment to myself to have
Mhm.
fun. So I was like, fuck it. So I went out with our friends Garrett and Steve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. George came. This time George came. And we went to a bar, I'm not going to say the name, and all my old buddies are bartenders there because the manager of where I used to work is now the manager there. So all my favorite buds now all work there. So I roll up, and the girl that I used to microdose Molly with comes over and hugs me, puts Molly in my hand, and I was like, fuck yes!
Oh, God. Friday night? Or whatever, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I
So,
think
yeah,
so,
so
I
you have
don't know.
Molly in your hand.
I have a half a Molly in my hand. I go and take the half a Molly, secret, no one knows in the whole group that it's happening.
Mhm.
And then I walk upstairs, see one of my bartender friends, and he gives us, Garrett and I, a shot. So, because at this point, whenever I'm having like fun, I just kind of want to be by myself and roam around. Don't
Yeah.
want to stay put. And so he gives us a shot. Garrett came with me, and then we went back downstairs and danced a little bit. And then I went downstairs, and my other friend was down, was like, what the fuck? So then he gives a shot. The manager gave us a bottle of 1942.
Oh, my God. I'm getting hungover just hearing this.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the girlfriend that gave me the Molly, we went into the bathroom and just were dancing around. We didn't fuck. I didn't shit in front of her. We just were dancing in the bathroom.
Boring.
I know.
Yeah.
And then the next day, I did nothing. I sat around all day. Didn't move. I mean, I worked a lot on my computer, but I was like, oh, that is a bad idea.
I know.
I had such a good time. The reason we were out is because my other girlfriend was performing. She was singing, and we were gonna go to dinner, go have one drink in between, and
Yeah,
then
the one drink in between.
then go to her performance.
Yeah.
I messaged her and I said, "Did I make it to your performance? I kind of remember the bar." She goes, "Yeah, you did. You made it." I'm like, I am a good friend.
Oh, man. I wonder if you made a scene.
I don't know. She didn't. She's like, "You're the best." Ha 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 ha. And I was
Oh,
like,
so
"Oh,
that's
I'm not
good.
gonna ask her what that means."
Did you hook up that night?
With George?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that's good.
But I did give him a blowjob first thing in the morning. I did do that. And just because, like, in sex, I always try to start, because I've always started sex, like, with like touching and kissing, and he doesn't kiss. And anytime I touch him, he's like, stop playing with my balls like they're putty. And so I'm like, fuck, I can't initiate sex. Like, this sucks. So I was like, screw it. And so I just went down and blew him, because I didn't have any confidence to do it before I took Molly. So now that I took Molly, I was like, yeah, hell yeah. So I just did it. It was great.
You think you're still on Molly the next morning?
No, I just didn't have any, like,
Oh, inhibition?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was,
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you're in like a daze when you get fucked up the night before. And you're like half fucked up, half drunk, half like, yeah.
I was definitely starting a hangover, because when I swallowed the cum, I was like, it started my it like really gave me that hangover, because I was like, there's so much cum and it's so salty. I was like, I swallowed it and I was like, oh, I have a stomachache now, I'm gonna throw. And I walked out and there was like pizza on the counter. I was like, I ordered pizza? We got pizza? And he goes, well, you ordered it. You did nothing with it. I was like, cool.
Is it here?
No.
Oh. Did it come on it?
Yeah. So
It's funny
much
with the
fun.
Zoloft, I don't really jerk off like nearly as much as I was.
Mm-hmm.
There's just not those like weird like sexual urges all the time.
Yeah.
So like I didn't jerk off like I think I jerk off like once every like 4 days now.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I jerk off, I'm like, oh fuck! Like I like come so hard, like I'm like doing Kama Sutra, but just like not on purpose. I just don't really even think about it. So like I wait like a few days.
So much cum.
I'm just like, fuck! Like by myself, like that was, whoa.
It was so
Because
good.
usually as a guy, when you jerk off like once a day or something, you just come and it's kind of just like a routine. You don't really like, it's not like this sensation of like, ugh. But if you like hold off for like 5 days, it's hilarious. It's so funny. Because then you're like, fuck, I gotta like make sure I have like nothing around me. I don't know where this cum's gonna go.
Frank has this new thing where if I am holding my breath, he gets really close to my face and he starts licking me. I'm like,
Frank does this?
I'm like, hold on a second. I'm like, now I gotta start
Who's
all
coming?
the way over. My manager, Jamie, is coming. Keep talking.
Nah.
Have you ever come in front of a partner? What do you answer?
No, I just think it's funny to just let that sit.
I can't edit, so.
Oh yeah, we can't edit this, so it's just gonna be awkward. Mara's letting in someone. Have I ever come in front of a partner? Of course I have. I never have done a facial before. I've never just. I always feel like it's. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. Even if the girl wants it, I don't come on a girl's face.
What?
Yeah, I've never done that. I just feel like it's so disrespectful.
Okay,
But
so
girls enjoy come on the face?
yeah, we enjoy a lot of stuff. You just
Yeah,
gotta
no,
give
you
us a
just
chance.
yeah.
Also,
Why do I come now?
we're almost done. Yeah, that's 6 more minutes. Jamie just walked in. She's not gonna get on camera or on anything, so she's just gonna play Frank in the background. Every time I've been like, come on my face, they always miss.
Really?
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
I think they just get so excited.
Yeah.
And when I say they, I mean George, because that's really the only person that I've been like, yeah, get it. No, I just don't ask him.
To come on your face?
No.
I mean, it is nice to come on a girl, like if you're fucking and then you're wearing a condom and then you could throw the condom off and then come on their stomach or something. That's kind of fun. But I always kind of feel like if you're fucking, you should probably come from fucking. Like, I never understood, like, coming from then, like, you pull out, especially if you're, like, raw dogging, and then, well, I guess you shouldn't come in someone. But you don't want to, like...
I just don't want to drip all day, so I kind of appreciate that he pulls out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, then you come from jerking off, it's like, well, why did I just risk pregnancy, STDs, all that stuff to then just jerk off? And, you know, like, I don't know.
We had this long, before I went on my bike ride, I was training so hard that my legs were always sore. So then I would be like doing reverse
Cowgirl?
Yeah, on
Cowboy?
Cowgirl.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called, on him, and I would be, my legs would be hurting so bad, but he's like, I'm almost, I could see his little toes going. So I was like, just hang on, and then he'd try to spin me around to land on my belly, to have it land on my stomach, and I wouldn't be able to move fast enough. I'd be like, hold on.
Yeah. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
And then you don't
Can
even
you
want to
hold
come at
it
that
in?
point.
Can you hold it in for a second?
That's the thing too. If you're a guy and you hold in, you come, like a lot of girls would be like if the guy's about to come like right away,
Mm-hmm.
and he holds off, like he'll pull out, maybe grab the head of his penis or something so he doesn't come. Once we do that and like fight off the cum, it kind of ruins the sensation of it as much. So then
For like the next, for when you actually do come?
for actually just to even get to that point again. So like there's initial like, oh my god, I'm gonna come, but if you hold that off,
Mm-hmm.
like it's not like it doesn't stay there, like oh hold on, like it kind of goes away, like the
Yeah.
sensation.
Well, you're
So
not
a
as
girl will
hard
be like,
either.
wow, you didn't come for the first, like he was gonna come in 2 minutes and then he didn't come for 45. It's because when you hold out the first time, at least for me.
George doesn't, George can last a long time.
Yeah, well, look
For
at
his
you.
age.
Speaking of ugly, you're ugly. Speaking of, yeah, I'm surprised he comes at all. You're disgusting. Oh, Headspace. Here we are. Headspace. Oh, I can't say story intro. Fine.
No,
Fine, I'll don't do it
Just
normal.
do it right.
Okay, Headspace is your guide to health and
Keep this one
happiness.
because you actually use
In
this.
fact, just 10 days of Headspace has been proven to reduce stress and increase happiness. It will teach you the life-changing skills of meditation and mindfulness in just a few minutes a day. Meditation is rooted in tradition, but also backed by scientific research. 3 weeks of Headspace reduced aggression reactivity to negative feedback by 57%. 4 weeks of Headspace improved focus by 14%. 10 days of Headspace increased happiness by 5%. Headspace has hundreds of meditation sessions on everything from stress to sleep. There are SOS exercises for meltdown moments and mini meditations for busy days. You'll be guided every step of the way by Headspace co-founder Andy Puddicombe, who spent 10 years training as a monk. Guided exercises to help you add a touch of mindfulness to daily activities like cooking, commuting, eating, and more. Start your journey towards a healthier, happier life by subscribing to Headspace. Sign up now at headspace.com/happy. That's headspace.com/happy to get a free month trial. Sign up online to headspace.com/happy for a free month trial and start meditating today.
I've been meditating in front of my light every morning. It's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dope.
Dope.
All right. Well, that was fun. That was a fun one.
That was a fun one.
We can't end with an ad, Mara just said. It's got to be in the middle. In the middle?
In the middle, yeah.
Oh, well, we really didn't. I mean, we're...
I wanted to be far enough away from Third Love and Headspace. Anyway, we're very good at this.
Well, we
We're
didn't.
very good at this.
Yeah, we didn't wait long enough.
I,
Okay, now we're good.
I have a funny story from my second marriage,
Okay.
but it's not sex. It's just I had when I cycled, I always have been a cyclist, and with him mostly, that's when we had our professional career, and I used to wear these Adidas track pants to get to the beginning of the ride. And one time, we're gonna get a 1-star review again.
Sorry. You were saying? So Adidas?
Oh, thank you for turning off your phones. But they just, yeah, I read the ads off them. So my track pants fell down and got caught in the chain and then made a little hole,
Okay.
right? And then we were at home and I still would wear them because they're my favorite chillax pants.
Mm-hmm.
And the UPS driver, I was eating cereal and the UPS driver rang the doorbell. And I stood up and I had flip-flops on. I was holding my cereal.
You tripped.
I got my big toe caught in the thing. It happened twice. Got it caught in the little hole, and then all the way down, holding onto the cereal, and I broke the bowl with my face on the ground.
Were you bleeding?
Oh God, yeah. And then he didn't help me up. He just went to the door and let the UPS guy.
Oh, you're the second husband? He didn't help you at all,
No.
and you're bleeding.
Yeah, he was like, oh, and then he's like, I didn't know what to do first. Get the door, get you. I was like, get your wife.
Yeah, I don't know what's more important. This
package,
of Omaha steaks,
or you,
Or, yeah, well,
you the human being.
that's when you knew.
Why didn't it
14 days later it'd be over. And it
I don't
started.
think we were married yet, but that was pre-marriage. Yeah,
Oh well, that was a sign.
I should have noted that one. Noted.
It's funny. The mailman. I remember I was like 12 or something, and we were skateboarding, and we were before the fancy birthday party, and so we're skateboarding, and the mailman's like, "Hey, let me get on that." It's like this. He's probably like 45 or something.
Oh no.
And he gets on it, and he fucking like banana peel like falls off of it, like onto like his back so
Yeah.
hard, but he kicked the skateboard into my shin. So I'm on the floor crying, and he's on his back, and we're both just on. I'm like laying next to him, and then we got married. And no, I don't know. Yeah, it was just I was so fucking mad at him.
Yeah, I mean, oh God, I remember we used to skateboard all the time, and then I told you that story about rolling the skateboard in front of that kid before he hit the ramp.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, oh, that was bad.
That's bad. That was a bad idea. You've had a couple of bad ideas. That one, pulling the chair out from your actual assistant that you
Oh,
paid.
for my intern
Intern.
that we didn't pay.
Oh
yeah.
God, he didn't get paid too.
And I took out a chair from a very successful comedian's sister.
And then she broke her. She
yeah,
broke her
she
limb.
broke her. Yeah, kind of broke her butt. She had to sit on like a cushion. And I probably shouldn't bring that story up to that comic every time I see him. But
Oh my God.
yeah.
Okay, so where can we find you, Andrew?
Where the pussy's at?
Where to in the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
Oh, also, this has been Awkward Moments. We're gonna put this up.
Yeah, it's good we ended with telling them
I
it's awkward
know.
moments. Every show we do is awkward moments.
I know, but I want everyone to share their
Oh,
awkward
they're
moments.
awkward. Yeah, share yours. Write
Yes.
us.
Yeah.
Send us.
Shoot
And
us.
also, if you have questions or anything that we want answered on the show, send it to us.
Yeah.
Send us emails or send us messages on our Instagram, on our personal or the site.
Put up an awkward story on your Instagram, tag us, and we will reshare it this whole week. So, and also, the reason I ask you if you're available on Wednesday is George gets off early on Wednesday. I'm going to try to coordinate him to come and record with us.
Okay, I am not going to be here. You can find me, I will be, this comes out tomorrow, right? So
Today.
I'll be in Phoenix, Arizona, or Nevada, Arizona. I'm fucking around. Vegas is in Arizona. And now I'm gonna be in Phoenix at Stand Up Live. Not headlining. I know you probably think at this point he's probably a headliner. I'm not. Just featuring. Come on
I
out.
forget who books that. I know who it is though.
It's
but-
really gonna be fun. I
Mhm.
think the shows in Minneapolis were fucking great. Yeah, come on out. Stand Up Live this weekend. And you can find me on Instagram at Andrew T. Collin. And yeah.
And follow the podcast. We're putting up little clips of the shows, and we're putting up the full episode on YouTube. So I figured it out. I put 2 up so far. There's many more to come. I just have to go to Marshall's office and get the rest of them. So yeah, make sure to check out our YouTube channel, HNA Pod, and follow our Instagram.
The whole video's out there?
Yeah,
Whoa.
I know. I figured it out.
Oh man, we probably should have shot it better.
Should we
Why?
get in closer?
Right now,
I don't know.
this is
I think
the time.
next time I think we get even closer.
Well, I know because the sound quality is pretty low on that. On here, it's great. On the Zoom, it's great. On the
Have fun.
Also, I'm recording my half an hour this weekend and Sunday at Arlene's Grocery. So please, everyone, come out. I'm going to put it up on the Happy Never After Instagram with the link. I have it on my Instagram at Mara Merrick, and my manager, who's producing it, is here right now, glaring at me. She's got a gun. So everyone, come.
All right, everybody go there.
All right. Thanks, guys. Keep rating and reviewing. We love you.
Show that.
Share your stories. Bye.
Thank you, Jory. That's fine.
No, dude, our Instagram is growing. The Happy Never After one. Can you please reshare shit?
I do all the time.
You barely do it. You put up that thing and then you don't do a swipe up, and you have swipe up possibilities.
You have swipe up.
You have the swipe yes up.
Fucking need.
Jamie!
Hey, Jamie.
What's up, guys?
What's going on? Congrats
Just
on
listening
your.
to 2 middle-aged people talk about sex. You know? Really turning me on.
You look older than both of us.
Really turning me on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the couch okay?
It's getting me drier than the antidepressants. But
Congrats on your little short, shitty film. That
thank you so much.
She won an award!
Oh, they give it out to anyone.
Yeah, they really do. They really do.
She won against NYU students!
Yeah, where'd you go to school?